Incineroar, the best Pokemon in Pokemon VGC, has finally made its way to TCG Pocket. 180 HP, 1 energy for 30 damage that also burns the opponent, and then you have a 3 energy attack for 80 damage that does an additional 60 if you have previous damage on Incineroar. Combine this with Turtonator, who has a support card that ramps 2 energy on Turtonator, allowing you to do 90 damage by turn 2 if you do go first. This is a deadly combination. Yo, what's going on today, guys? Back here for another video. This might be personally one of my favorite decks that I have made so far from the new set. So we have an Incineroar and Turtonator mixed hybrid deck. So we have Incineroar, which is very aggressive with the rare candy because it has that 1 energy attack and then also the 3 energy. So combine that with Turtonator, who also has Kiwi, which allows you to put 2 fire energy onto it. Does end the turn, so you do have to keep in mind that. But you could use this next turn. You use Turtonator. Turtonator does discard a fire card, so you have to be thinking about that. It's kind of like a Ninetales, but it's a Ninetales that is a basic 120 HP and has a support card that just gives you the energy instead of having to set it up yourself. So for the Pokemon ratios, we have 2 Lidens. I'm playing the Sun one because it does heat tackle for 30 damage, and this lets you one-shot these lets you one-shot stuff with like Magikarp, and then the grass types with 50 HP like Execute. Then we just have the 1 Torracat, 40 damage, very nice. If you do go first, it can evolve into this, can one-shot the 60 HP grass types such as Spigarizo, Rowlet, etc. And we just have the 2 Incineroars, the 2 Turtonators, 2 Pokeballs, 2 rare candies. I was playing a Pokecom. I'm not gonna lie, I think the Pokecom can be taken out because, like, theoretically, if you do start a Turtonator, Turtonator is a pretty tanky card. Plus, for a tree cost, you never swap on this thing out. So I think you might be able to take the Pokecom because you do have Turtonator as a defensive wall to stall, and so you actually hopefully draw the cards you need. Obviously, Pokemon does make you more consistent though, so it's kind of like up to you. Then we just have the 2 Professor Research. We have the 2 Kiwis, obviously for Turtonator. We have the 1 Cyrus just because we're not really one-shotting a lot of things in this deck. Even with like considering we're only doing 140 max, so I feel like the Cyrus is overall better. We have 1 Guzma because we kind of don't really want to be attacking in the some item cards. Plus, it's just like very useful. 1 Lily just because Incineroar is a stage 2. And we have the 1 Rocky Helmet down here just for the additional 20 damage occasionally. But yeah, like I was saying, I think if I was going to take something out, bro, for the Pokemon, I'd probably add like a Sabrina, maybe even a Giant Cape. I think a Giant Cape would actually be so good in this deck. Maybe you could also get the Guzma at the end of the day. But I was having a lot of success with this deck. Obviously, it's only day 2. A lot of optimizations to be made. Anyways, if you guys like daily Pokemon TCG content, casual decks, and competitive ranked top 1,000 ranked decks, I am going to be uploading daily. Anyways, let's get into those games and showcase off this super cool deck. But like, what if we just go first Turtonator, bro, with the card and we just like sweep them? Okay, there's a possibility, man. There is a possibility. They just instant concede. No, no, no. I had it, dude. They would have been sweeped. Oh my god, we still have the combo. We still have it. Yes, dude. If this like, this gotta be like Pachirisu or something, bro. Or if it's that bird, dude, that bird is getting mopped, bro. That bird that I hate. Oh, we're definitely not using the Professor Research. I'm gonna tell you guys that much. And this bird is getting straight destroyed, bro. It is not living. It is not living. I don't care. All right, Pachirisu. They could have an X speed. They could have an X speed, to be fair. But like Tapu Koko only does 70. They probably have an X speed. It looks like. No, they don't. Okay, well, I mean, then just know the bird's going down. Okay, well, in this situation, we definitely want to draw Incineroar, bro, with, and all of them. You know what? I won't lie, bro. At least we have a second one to stall if worst case scenario comes. But that bird that I hate, bro, be gone. Be gone, bro. I actually have nothing wrong with Oricoro, bro. I just really love that meme. I've loved that meme for years, dude. Also, if they do put like a tool card on like Tapu Koko, not that I think it really matters, that's kind of obnoxious. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Well, that guy's not getting set back up ever again. Yeah, I guess I'll just sack him at this point. Like, I guess I could technically put him up, but like I'm low-key gonna just draw into Blitzen anyways, so it's like whatever. So close. All right. I guess we might as well put up this one because I mean, if we get the support card, I guess use it on the one in the back, like theoretically, I guess. But I mean, they're only doing 70. Okay, dude. All right. I'm fine with this, man. I'm fine. They can stall all they want. Bro. I don't really care. My Incineroar is gonna come out eventually, bro. You're getting mopped. Yep, Pachirisu comes back in, bro. Whoop-de-doo. I don't really care. And we just draw Kiwi. I don't really care, bro. We just like sack the one in the active spot. Now we get attacked like twice without putting energy on. So if we do get Blitzen, we can start building up Incineroar. The problem is actually getting that Blitzen because apparently we just can't draw it. 2 Pokeballs, Professor Research, a Pokecom, dude, even. So we have like 5 things that can give me a lid. Okay, well, I mean, I'm probably just gonna Guzma next turn. No reason not to. And Poison Barb. I mean, I'm definitely gonna Guzma next turn unless I get Professor Research. Might as well get rid of all those. I mean, they are just wasting their energy, man. They're literally just wasting their energy, so they're never gonna be able to set up something. Bro, I don't think a Tapu Koko is gonna sweep me unless I have the brick of my lifetime, which could happen. Actually, could happen, bro. I don't have it. I have a Cyrus though. I do have a Cyrus, dude. You don't have any damage taken. Never mind. I kind of forgot about that. Hopefully, I could just get like the Rocky Helmet or something, man. Professor Research. Never mind, bro. We love to see it. Let me see it. Okay, so they already wasted their Sabrina. What are the chances they have 2 Sabrinas? What are the chances they have 2 Sabrinas? I really don't want to poison myself in this situation, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna attack. I guess it doesn't matter if I go into Incineroar, bro. But I'm trying to think of a situation where they have a Sabrina and I don't. But then again, I guess like I'm cooked either way. Yeah, I mean, if they just have 2 Sabrinas, dude, I'm just cooked. Because like an end game, like because they retreat out, I'm never gonna be able to attack it. So like they're just gonna get the 2 attacks first, which means I basically have to. Yeah, there's no Sabrina, but we win. Why do I feel like they're low-key gonna Sabrina me? They don't. Let's go. And because we had the second, I forget the name, man. Because we had the second Kiowe. We had the second one, bro, so we don't have to waste energy, bro. We can set up a Incineroar max damage. GG's, bro. We do this. Put the rainbow one in, of course. Put the rainbow one in. And we use the immersive Guzma because why not? And we simply attack, dude. And it's whatever, man. We die from poison. I don't mind dying from poison because I could just swap out now. I mean, we also have the Lily, so there's like no chance. Like unless they have some, they might have a second Orikoro. So I might need a Cyrus. So let's just I don't think that's gonna happen. And plus we have 5 cards left, so if we really can't find the Cyrus, I mean that's just GG's. But Rocky Helmet is nice. Rocky Helmet kind of saves me against Orikoro because they will eventually knock themselves out. Dude, it kind of sucks because I kind of wanted to place this Blitzen down to charge it up. I don't think I can. I kind of don't think I can. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I think we just have to attack, dude. I think we just have to simply attack. And basically pray for the Orikoro and then a prayer for the Cyrus. We have Lily, bro. I think we should be able to stall long enough to eventually get the Cyrus. Unless we get Mars. They just concede anyways. Bet. I started thinking about the worst case scenario, bro. And I'm like, oh my god, dude. There's actually a chance I could lose. Or like some random paralyzed Pokemon they had. Okay, so this is one of the situations. We just have 2 Lidens. We have the Incineroar, man. All we need is a rare candy. As simple as that. Definitely way opposite from the last game where we just got super lucky going into the dude, why am I forgetting his name? Oh my god. Doesn't matter, bro. We do get him, so if we do draw a Kiwi, I mean we can go into that. They also could technically Sabrina me. Also I might low-key sack this Blitzen, so I might actually place down this other one, but like I'm gonna keep it in my hand. Hopefully they'll Mars me. I don't think they should. Rocky Helmet, also I don't know who I'm gonna put it on yet. Dude, I probably would just go straight into Incineroar to be honest, because I do the burn. No, I probably wouldn't. I probably would just set up the one in the back, to be honest. Just because, you know, there's no point in letting like it take damage because they will be able to attack and possibly knock me out of all the chip if they have a red. Professor Research though, love to see. I really should have placed the second Lin down. There's really no reason not to. And let's see. Dude, you know what? I'm kind of fine with evolving this one because worst case scenario, I could just go into rare candy with the other one. Maybe this was a misplay. Maybe I should have just attacked and not evolved, but like, screw it, bro. I have the Lily actually, so you know, I think this was the correct play to do. I think this was the correct play. Because I should live a Darkrai hit. That's all they have. And then, I'll have damage on me, so I'll be able to do like 140 damage for 3 energy burn. I just knock it out, and then they don't have anything else charged up, so I should be chilling. We have the Guzma, which obviously, you know, we can't use now, but it's whatever. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters why we have the Rocky Helmet. Plus, we're going to be attacking next turn anyways. Yeah, screw it, bro. Let's just go full on aggressive. This is what Incineroar is made to do. No rare candy, bro. Just straight luck, just drawing the whole stage 3 evolutions. And like I said, we're going to use Lily, go back to full HP. And then top it off, Rocky Helmet, man. I think we should simply just be chilling, especially if the burn damage, dude. If they don't get rid of the burn, we just knock it out next turn. If they do get rid of the burn, they could pop. I mean, dude, we do 140 damage. They're to use 1 Pokemon Center Lady, and we have the Rocky Helmet. There should be no way for them to live. No, they just attack me. Dude, fine by me. Literally fine by me. I don't care. I mean, we just knocked them out in return. And we even have a Ricanian in case we get a second Incineroar. That's cool. And, you know, we do 140 damage. If they try to put the Giant Cape on the Darkrai, we have the Guzma because we didn't use it yet, because we didn't need to for the first one. We could get Mars, 100% we could get Mars, which is something. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully we just knock out the Darkrai next turn. Yeah, dude, they just concede. Okay, so Incineroar or Turtonator, just going super aggressive. Dude, I actually really like this deck concept, bro. Hold up, I think I might be literally cooking. Okay, we're going what first, man? We're going first. Don't see the Kiwi, bro. I don't think that's actually how you pronounce it, bro, but we're just gonna call it Kiwi, bro, because why not? Okay, so I kind of totally forgot what Klefki does. Bro, does it even evolve? It does, right? I'm pretty sure it evolves. Anyways, I'm going to Professor Research because we definitely want the Litten. I mean, we have the rare candy, so let's just see what we get. Okay, well, we're guaranteed, so nice. The only problem is, like, the downside of Turtonator is you just cannot swap him out. You cannot swap him out ever. So, I think unless I see the Kiwi, bro, I think I'm just gonna sit up on the Incineroar with the rare candy. Then eventually, bro, whenever this guy gets knocked out, I'll just go into it. Okay, so to be Cosmog, you know, I'm not surprised because it is the Stow type. And obviously, it just makes sense for Solgallo to be in there. But yeah, like I said, bro, we just set up on the Incineroar at this point. There's like legit nothing else I can do. And dude, actually, if they don't have a, I mean, we will, if we have damage on our Incineroar from something, we do just destroy Solgallo. And we also have the Guzma to get rid of a Giant Cape. So if that thing comes in and we somehow have damage, it's gonna get cooked, bro. But like I said, hopefully we just draw the Spore card for Turtonator. That's like the one downside of running it. If you don't draw it, it's kind of useless. Like, it is a wall at least. So that's like the one good thing about it. Okay, well, they have Solgallo. I don't really mind this, dude. I mean, if they kind of swap in next turn and they have an Oricorio, bro. There's no way, bro. Isn't that thing electric only? I might, dude, that actually might lose me the game. That generally just might lose me the game. Because we're not seeing I'm not seeing the card I need. I'm not seeing the card I need, man. Rocky Helmet low-key would have been so hard right now. We also have the Cyrus, so we can bring the Solgallo in if it does try to retreat after we attack it. So I think that's one good thing going for us, dude. I think we just go into Incineroar. I think we Guzma, and we pray. Yeah, I think that's just a wave. I think that's just a wave, and then hopefully we can draw eventually the Kiwi thing, bro. So we can knock out this bird that I hate. But it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. Not looking good. We have Guzma. Get rid of this Rocky Helmet just because it's obnoxious. We really don't want to take the damage. And then we basically have to pray they don't have a second one because they have like Cosmog there, and I'm not gonna cap. I'm totally scared of them having two Solgalleos. Come on, bro. We know you want to swap back out for Klefki. I'm gonna Cyrus you back in, or you're gonna put the bird that I hate in. Oh no. Dude, that might lose me the game if I don't get that Cyrus back. I got the Cyrus and the Lily back and the Rocky Helmets. That was actually like a perfect Iono. I mean, I basically just got what I had and I needed, but I just got like better stuff. Like with the addition of the Rocky Helmets, I'll take it. Okay, just going back in with Klefki, bro. Does not matter. Because we have the Rocky Helmet, dude. If they actually go into a second Solgallo. Oh my god, I can't say its name. But if they actually go into a second one, we have the Rocky Helmet, we have chip damage now, dude. They're not living. They're simply just not living. Let me just do the right play. I could have attacked first and then Cyrus it in, but in case I Iono'd again or like Mars'd me, I just feel like going this I feel like going to This path was better, bro. I can't think, bro. I'm playing too much pocket. I think this route was better, is what I was trying to say. That's the word I was looking for, roots. Don't matter, bro. It literally don't matter. I don't care about this bird. Okay, Rocky Helmet, a little bit annoying. I don't care. We still have the Lily. I mean, this bird also can't attack me. And I have Torracat. So, I also could just finally draw the support card for my Turtonator. And then it's mopped. I do nuts. I mean, dude, I think we legit. I think we like legit just swap out for Torracat. We put the energy back on. So we have 3 when we go back in and we just attack twice. It's as simple as that. Okay, they're silencing me back in. Does not matter, bro. That Orikoro is going down. That bird that I hate is dead. Rare candy? I mean, dude, if they go into Solgaleo and they don't have a giant cape, I'm pretty sure we one-shot it because we do 140 damage, so 160. No, we actually don't knock it out. But we have the Lily. Okay. Oh, dude, that Rocky Helmet, the Guzma was actually... The Guzma actually might be the key for them to win. 170, 100... Yeah, we only do 160. They would knock themselves out, so it would be a tie. I don't think this does anything. I mean, they also just... It's like... They just wasted their Cyrus. Do they really have 2 Cyruses? I could theoretically switch out in the Turtonator, but I only have 2 energy, bro. That's the problem. I only have 2 energy. I think we simply just force the tie. And if they have a potion, they have a potion. I think that's the way we have to do this. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, bro, but it happens. I think I misplayed. I think the moment I misplayed is exactly what I said. I should have taken the knockout on Klefki, and then I should have waited to use my Cyrus. That was 100% the moment I lost the game. So it's on me. It was a close game though. Close game, fun game. Okay, so we're going second. We have Turtonator for once, and we actually have Kiwi. I think we're balling, bro. I think we're doing good. It's only taken 3 games to finally draw, bro. After the last 2 you guys have seen. But we're finally having it. The downside is they might rare candy me, bro, and they might flip 3 coins, and they might all be heads, and then my Turtonator is screwed. Let's just hope that doesn't happen, because if they don't evolve, bro, we are just honestly we're destroying them. So I'd also like to draw like a. I would also like to draw a Blitzen just for a little bit of backup, just in case. Okay, Spiririzzo, all right. Spiririzzo doesn't really do anything in Turtonator, so that's nice. Plus, you know, Incineroar can one-shot it if I have damage on it, and yeah. Downside is it's gonna be 3 basics, so let's just hope they don't have the evolution pieces, because Turtonator actually can sweep them. I would love to use that Professor Research. Unfortunately, bro, I really do need to set up this guy. So we basically are betting on no rare candy. Okay, well, it looks like they definitely didn't have rare candy. This thing's just gonna get sacrificed. Fine by me, bro. Like literally fine by me. Especially if we can draw in the Litten, bro. We have the rare candy now. We're actually in such a good position. Let's see. Lily, dude, we are getting everything that we don't want. There's a chance we could easily lose this though. Like if they have Meowscarada, they do hit us, and like they do knock us out in 2 hits. And like unfortunately we just can't draw the Litten. So like we have like 2 turns to see what happens, but not the best, bro. Not the best, I won't lie. Okay, it looks like they actually didn't have Meowscarada though, so that's like one good thing for us. I'm probably gonna cry for help possibly. But dude, I mean Turtonator is just such a good matchup into this deck that like I think at this point, dude, because they're not doing any damage, I'm gonna have time to hopefully find Litten or a second Turtonator, and I should just be chilling hopefully. Rare candy into this one so it can't get knocked out. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, I won't lie, but like it is what it is. Also, dude, the scary thing now is if I actually do get Litten, they can actually like Sabrina me in. So that's like something like now that I'm thinking about that I don't want to have to deal with. So like hopefully they just don't have the Sabrina, because I'm kind of scared of that now that I'm thinking about it. Like best case scenario is I could draw like 2 basics off like a Professor Research, but obviously you know that's not realistic. We have to place it down. We genuinely just have to place it down, and we basically have to pray. I think I'm gonna use the Guzma now, because if I use the Guzma now and they like Mars or something, like I'm chilling. But yeah, I mean if they have Sabrina, we might just be cooked. Although if they do Sabrina me in and then they go into this Meowscarada, they're not going to be able to attack it, and I will be able to knock them up before they knock me out. So I guess that's the one positive. But you know, like preferably just going in the Incineroar bar, like the safest option. Okay, let's see what it is, man. I bet you it's the Sabrina. Yep, I knew it. That isn't the worst case scenario, bro, because we could just draw another Blitzen, or we could draw another Turtonator, bro, and like the Kiwi, bro, and like use this one to sacrifice. But like, I just attacked them twice now. I mean, yeah, we're in a weird position. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. We basically need to draw another Lin. Well, okay. Well, we should just win off that. We should literally just like win off that. I don't even need to like put the energy on it, dude, just because, you know, we have the 1 energy attack. Plus, there's also like I might not even evolve into Incineroar. I might just go in the Torracat for this second Masquerada so they can't do like heavy damage to me. But I think that top deck was phenomenal, where we literally needed that, or we probably lost the game, to be real. Let's do this, bro. Doesn't matter. I mean, I could use the rare candy. Probably is the safer option, dude, but they're so low that we should just be chilling. I wonder if they have like a Lee or like a something in their hand. I guess we'll find out, but not just an Erica. I kind of thought that, but we still do 60 damage to them. Let's see, how much does Fire Fang do? We do 50 damage plus the burn. I mean, they're not gonna get knocked out, but they can't knock me out. So it's like, we literally just win this game now. All right, Kiwi, not like we really needed you. I guess I'll put the rainbow one down because it's cooler. Dude, as simple as that, dude. Turtonator kind of swept this game. Got lucky on the top deck, and it's as simple as that. I mean, there's no way they can do 150 damage. So that's something. Okay, they don't have like, I was like thinking like maybe like a Lily, bro, but they would only go back up to 70, and then we just knock them out. Oh wait, no, they landed the Tells. I'm stupid, bro. They landed the Tells. I didn't even realize that. Hey, it's 6 a.m. bro. 6 a.m. bro. Chill on me. Chill on me. Okay, I mean, we're starting first with not the best hand to see, to be honest, dude. Like, this would have been godlike if I actually had, you know, the support card, which maybe I could draw into, but like definitely getting a Lin here would be phenomenal. So let's just see. We either get that or a Pokeball. Oh, we get Lin, bro. And we have 2 of these, so we could use one like as Sabrina protection. And yeah, I mean, I'll probably just end up building Incineroar, bro, like kind of like last time we faced against one of these metal decks, just because, I mean, there's no point of putting 3 energy. I might as well build up Incineroar. And then after Incineroar is up, I should have put the Rocky. Nah, the Rocky helmet doesn't really matter on this Turtonator, I guess. I guess it would. Like, if I draw the support card, I'll put it on 100%. But like, if I don't, then I don't. Yeah, I'm just not drawing really anything. Just gonna do this with enough the deck, obviously. Kind of want Rocky helmet on Incineroar though, so I'm kind of like saving it. But yeah, I think we're just gonna use the rare candy now, so like we don't get like red carded or anything. And I think we'll just sacrifice this guy and then build up Incineroar, because they obviously have nothing else, so I'm not really too threatened. Like, I don't really mind if they knock me out. It just gives me a free switch in, and by the time they knock it out, I'll have 3 energy on my Incineroar, so fine by me, man. Maybe I should put the Rocky helmet on Turtonator just so I can actually knock them out when I do go in, because, you know, we only do 80 because we have no damage on it. So, but at the same time, like, I don't know, maybe I should. Yeah, they're not setting anything else up. I think I might as well. Oh, well, I could just actually go into this guy now, so I might just do that before Incineroar. That actually doesn't sound like a bad option. And then I'm gonna like Rocky helmet you. Screw it, I'm gonna Rocky helmet you so I can get the KO. And I'm just gonna do this. And I think that's just the wave. It's just, I mean, there's no point in going straight with Incineroar if I have that. So I could have a Guzma. And they probably just got their Cosmog now, so I think going into Turtonator is definitely the wave. Although I really did wish I had that. Yeah, that's whatever. I was like thinking they could Loki Sabrina, but like this Turtonator's still in the back with the Rocky helmet, so like if they like knock something out, I could just put it in the active spot. They wasted their Sabrina. They probably don't have 2 of them, so I'm fine with that. I can Pokemon Calm and then Pokeball to thin out my deck even more, so I might as well do that. Just to be able to draw some other useful stuff. Terracat, we get the Lin back. I mean, I could technically place it down, I guess. I guess there's no downside. Because they really, they don't have 2 Sabrinas, bro. I'm gonna be real. They just don't. But yeah, we just attacked twice, man. Simple as that. That Rocky helmet is kind of annoying, so I'm definitely gonna want to draw my Guzma for that. Like, the Rocky helmet would have been so nice. I should just put it on turn 1. I mean, we knock ourselves out, but I don't really mind that. I'm not gonna lie, because their Skarmory won't be able to attack my other Turtonator. So I think this is kind of like a misplay, dude. But like, I'll take it. Also, could you just set up on the other one? But like, I'd fight like fading from the Rocky Helmet still. So screw it. I think we simply do. I think we just take the knockout. Because then their Skarmory, like I said, can't attack me. And if they have double Sabrina, bro, they have double Sabrina, bro. Like, there's just nothing I can do about that. Because I also have Kiwi, so if they choose, like, try to, like, not to attack me for some reason, I can just set it up. So I was like, I think we're going to find, I think we're in a pretty good spot, bro. I think we're in a pretty good spot. And they just concede. I think they knew they were kind of checkmated, maybe, but maybe they just didn't really have her candy or, whatever. I mean, they also could have just stalled because they didn't know I had the support card, but looks like they kind of, like, knew they might have been screwed. Just because Incineroar had full HP, they already wasted their Sabrina. Okay, so we have Blitzen and Turtonator against a grass deck. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to stall for you. I could go on the aggressive like next turn of Torracat though. You know what, dude? I think we've had enough Turtonator in the active spot. I'm gonna go aggressive with this Blitzen because we have you, and then if we actually can draw into Incineroar, bro, we're gonna unlock the high damage. Okay, well we have everything. Worst case scenario, bro. Like if I need to like get rid of this Litten, I can. So what I'll probably do is I'll just place probably like a second one and then like a Turtonator. Keep the other one in my hand for a Pokecom. And then I think we simply just go on the aggressive, knock out the Spigorito next turn if they don't put like a Leaf or a Giant Keep on it. And then I think we just simply win. Obviously, you know, we don't win because they could put a lot of bunches up in the active but, or like the bench, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, they actually, and I top deck Incineroar and I get the Incineroar, bro. And obviously, you know, they put the energy on the Spigorito. That's the good thing about going aggressive Torracat, where there's a chance they might just concede. They legit just might concede right now. And that's why I really like this deck, dude. This deck is just super, like, aggressive. It's a weird mix because it can be aggressive, and then we had, like, that last game where it was more defensive because we just had the Turtonator in the active spot. Obviously, we eventually did draw the cards to attack. But, like, Turtonator could just be the wall where you need... I mean, there's nothing they did add in Incineroar, but they were cooked. Dude. I think that's it for the games, though. I think I have plenty of games in case you just like the different like engines of the deck, dude. We have the Turtonator engine, we have the Incineroar engine. I don't know if this is going to be the best Incineroar deck, but let me just tell you, this might be one of the most fun Incineroar decks that I personally tried out. It's just simply cool, bro. I love having support cards for a specific archetype. It's just super sick. Anyways, if you guys like the deck, let me know in the comments. Peace out and have a lovely day, as always.